Welcome to part 3 of the pilot boat build, and we turn our attention now to the hull, the preparation of the hull to take the 1.5mm plywood skins which go on here and on the side. We don't cover that in this one, that'll be for part 4. These are the supports for the skins, and they're chamfered to the same profile as the bulkheads, so it all sits flush along here. This chamfer is achieved before you glue them into place, and the still photographs at the end will show how that's done. You just essentially mark them, put them on before gluing. When they're square, mark it with a pencil line, and then you sand it back till the angle is the same. And this you sand along. You have a block with a cloth abrasive on it, and once that's done you can then sand this back and then just keep checking to make sure the whole thing is sitting nice, going to sit nice and flush. The difference with this model for me is that at the front, there's my hand, at the front end here, at the bow, instead of having the design as called for, it's actually now going to be a skin, one skin fitting the whole length. The design calls for these balsa wood blocks, which would sit in here, then have to be cut down to produce the profile. I don't actually care for that myself. This would be the skin fitting here, and it would finish just there, and then a balsa wood block will be in that space there. But to me that creates an unwarranted joint, so my skin will be cut from one piece of plywood and it'll be steamed so that it produces that curve, and it really isn't that difficult to do, and I think produces a nicer joint. But I have to make these up to produce the same sort of profile, so you can actually then glue and nail with small brass pins the skin to that. And that's how I actually do it. Is that'd be for part 4 really, but the skins are cut to size, a little bit over along here, but trimmed to the correct profile here, and then they're glued, they're clamped all along here, but nailed with these brass pins just to hold it all in place, and glued. So that's going to be the basic construction for the hull, and when the part 4 comes along you'll see how the skins go on. And as I say, at the end of this there will be some still photographs showing how these angles are produced. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you in part 4 for the next stage.